The story of Prophet Ibrahim, peace be upon him. Prophet Ibrahim is one of the most important prophets of Islam. He is considered the father of the prophets and, born in Babylonia, present-day Iraq, a boy named Ibrahim was born to carry forth the message of the prophets of the past. Ibrahim was a truth seeker, and his creator made him intelligent. Although the son of an idol maker, Ibrahim was unlike the other children. He was not prone to falling victim to their idol-worshipping ways. He knew the idols held no power, and the people were only ruining their Akira with idol worship. Allah knew of Ibrahim's potential and trusted him with the mission of prophethood. He sent Ibrahim to help guide the people and teach them about Tawhid. This is the concept that there is only one creator and ruler of the universe, and that is Allah. Only He is worthy of praise and worship, and He has no equal or partner. Because of His choice to seek the path of truth and to not follow idol worship, this came with the weight of being unpopular for Prophet Ibrahim amongst his family and tribe. His dawah towards them was clever. He did not just deny their view, he accepted their view but then logically deconstructed their beliefs. This presentation style would help any rational mind understand the point he was trying to make. Prophet Ibrahim urged the worshippers of statues to see the error of their ways and guide them to the rightful path. Ibrahim resolved to enlighten his father first as a dutiful son, as he loved his father and did not want him to suffer in the afterlife for his building of the idols and worshipping of them. Despite his greatest efforts, his father's stance was bold and harsh. He was angry with Prophet Ibrahim and disowned him. Ultimately, Ibrahim understood a profound truth: one cannot change another's heart or actions, we can only control our response. In the face of his father's rejection, he chose the path of compassion and faith. He carried on preaching and giving dawah to his townsfolk. He refused to stand by and witness them becoming tricked by Shaitan's trap of continuing to prostrate to idols that would only bring them severe punishment from Allah. The townsfolk did not like this, and as expected became very aggressive and hostile towards Prophet Ibrahim. They argued that since their forefathers worshipped these idols, that was enough for them to believe in the idols and they needed no other proof. Ibrahim, angered by this irrational belief, refused to concede and vowed to change their views even more. Prophet Ibrahim knew a festival was going to take place in a neighboring town, and no one of his village would refrain from taking part. This was his opportunity to show the townspeople the truth about the idols they fervently worshipped. When everyone had left, he entered the temple with a sharp axe and made fragments of the idols made of wood and stone that were worshipped by the townsfolk. When the townfolks arrived back and seen their idols smashed and destroyed, they summoned Prophet Ibrahim for trial for his acts against their gods. Prophet Ibrahim was not afraid, for he knew they were on the wrong path, and if any harm were to befall him, could not take place without the permission of Allah. The villagers couldn't let him get away with such insolence and blasphemy. He had not only destroyed their idols but exposed their foolish beliefs. So they came up with the worst and most painful penalty for him. They sentenced him to a public burning at the stake. As planned, Ibrahim was bound and placed in the massive fire, with flames high and ablaze. In this moment, Angel Gabriel came to the Prophet and asked him if he needed anything. "Nothing from you," replied Ibrahim, unwavering the fact he needed no one helps but Allah's. With this, Allah commanded for the fire flames to be cool and to not burn the Prophet. The townspeople watched on, assuming that Ibrahim was being burnt alive by the flames. After a long while, the fire eventually burned out and the townspeople were stunned to see Prophet Ibrahim, unharmed and untouched by the flames. While the soot of the blaze blackened the onlookers' faces, Prophet Ibrahim stood there face bright and glowing. The people cried out in astonishment. The incident was clear proof to the polytheists that they were in the wrong, but their rage held them back from acknowledging their errors and instead increased their anger towards Ibrahim. At the same time, many began following Ibrahim although they kept their faith a secret for fear of harm or even death. Despite his newfound fame, no matter what he told them, the polytheists were stuck in their ways. All the pain he endured, all the sacrifice, miracles performed, and still support among his people remained elusive. His father disowned him, his community threatened him, and years of dua fell on deaf ears. His path seemed to be one of profound solitude, yet his reliance on Allah never wavered and was sufficient for him. He was among the most successful prophets and blessed with many titles like Abul Anbiya, meaning father of the prophets, as he was the father of two sons, Prophet Ishaq and Prophet Ishmael, may peace be upon them. What is most inspiring in the story of Prophet Ibrahim is the way he endured a very lonely life for a long period of time and never lost faith. In the next video of Prophet Ibrahim, we will discuss his building of the Kaaba and his sacrifice of his son, Prophet Ismail, to Allah. Follow to learn more, and please don't forget to like, share and comment.